Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we are going to be checking out Gran Turismo 7 versus Forza Motorsport. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to click this play button and then I'm going to talk you through this because I had to edit the video together first, and then this is the way I chose to do my sound so that I could be able to watch this and talk at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that, and then all right. So right now we're on Watkins Glen. We're both cars are BMWs. Obviously they're different models, but we are checking this out. And if you look at there's just so much more going on Forza Motorsport. Now, I recorded both of these tonight. I used the Fanatec DD Pro to do all of the driving on here. And I'll tell you right now that Forza absolutely destroys Gran Turismo in the force feedback category. It feels so much better playing on Forza Motorsport than Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo doesn't even come close. Now, I would say that Forza Motorsport is more in line with Automobilista 2, and that's kind of just under what's it called, just under. You look at how cartoony Gran Turismo looked. Gran Turismo kind of looks a little bit cartoony when you Forza just looks more realistic, better looking, overall color palette. But like I was saying, Forza Motorsport absolutely destroys Gran Turismo when it comes to force feedback and stuff like that. So you look at the trees and stuff, don't look too bad on both games on this course. This is Watkins Glen, like I said. Definitely kind of close, but it just kind of feels like Gran Turismo is lacking that. Look at the stands. Forza Motorsport has way more people up there. Way more people up there in the stands. You look over here to the right, you see all the stands full of people. Over on Gran Turismo, there's 4 or 5. You got some more right here with just packed on Forza Motorsport. You see all the empty bleachers and stuff, and there's people up there. The tree line looks pretty nice. I don't know, man. This is not. It's not even that close. Now, I will say that obviously Gran Turismo looks sharper due to the overall visuals of Gran Turismo. They do look a lot sharper, whereas Forza Motorsport definitely looks a little bit softer, but it looks more consistent. Gran Turismo to me just never looked consistent. The cars always look really nice, but then the world, it doesn't, for some reason, it just never sat right with me. It looks okay when you're in cockpit view and it's drivable. But you look at the side of the road and the side of the track over here on Forza, and it just looks more realistic, yellow grass. On Gran Turismo, everything's just lime green, whereas all of the vegetation and stuff on Forza looks more realistic. It just looks more realistic. It's almost like Gran Turismo is kind of cartoony. I don't know. I've got a couple tracks in here. We're gonna check out a couple of them. Everything's gonna be right here in cockpit cam. When we get over to Spa, I was having a little bit of trouble. I was trying to adjust the camera because it's kind of hard to get the same exact camera that Gran Turismo has. But I think I got it over on Spa. I think I got that situated pretty good. But you look at these tracks, man, oh man. All right, now we're at Spa, and it's night and day. It's night and day how much freaking detail. See, I tried to adjust it so that it would look more like Gran Turismo, but then it just got huge. But then I found a way to kind of fix it a little bit, so I feel like this is a lot closer. So Gran Turismo is going to be a little bit ahead because I had to cut a section of video out here. So it kind of messed things up. But gosh, just look at these games side by side, man. They both look good. I still do like the overall look of Gran Turismo's clouds I love the way those look. They always look so good when you're out there, when you're running around. Right now we got a clear sky over here on Forza Motorsport, but look at that trackside detail, man. All the people, all the freaking, oh gosh, it just looks so nice. The way the camera bounces and stuff in the car, it's just so much more immersive to be in Forza Motorsport than it is with Gran Turismo. Like I drove around with that same wheel, man, and I'm just like, my gosh, man, Gran Turismo is just, it's almost like it's neutered, man. It feels neutered. Look at that crowd though. That's a nice crowd over there on Gran Turismo. That looked pretty nice. There was a lot of people out there. Oh, look at this, tents, people. Yeah, so I mean they both got some stuff going on. You got a whole bunch of tents over here and stuff. Yeah, these look pretty dang good, man. I feel like they're pretty good looking. I feel like these are good looking games. I feel like it doesn't matter which one you're playing. I mean, if you're on PlayStation 5 and the best you got is Gran Turismo, like it is what it is, man. I do recommend Assetto Corsa Competizione over Gran Turismo, but when it comes to these games and the way they drive and the way they feel, oh man, I have to hand it to Forza Motorsport. It's still the title. Well, actually, this game here kind of puts Forza in a higher spot for me because of how much better the handling is on the wheel. It just feels incredible. It's out of this world. Like Gran Turismo sadly cannot even compare to the experience that Forza Motorsport is offering when it comes to the wheel setup. Now, I mean, you'll look at this and you'll see, you'll look at Gran Turismo and you'll be like, gosh dang, man, that looks sharper. It does look sharper. But I mean, if it had as high fidelity visuals as Forza does, I don't know if it would be that sharp. I don't know. I mean, like, I get why Gran Turismo did what they did with their visuals, because it does translate over to VR a lot better. But when you look out here at Forza, man, my goodness, that looks good. Actually, they both look good. They both look good. When you're looking at them side by side like this, you're like, dang, man, these are some amazing looking racing games. Look at that grass though on Gran Turismo. Gosh, it just looks like such a cartoon, man. My goodness. Whew. I don't know, man. I'm not here to make up your mind for you, but I think these games are absolutely beautiful. I do like the way Forza feels way better on the wheel. And I do like the, this is the ray tracing mode for Forza. It's still in the ray tracing mode, so it has all the ray tracing and everything, kind of pulling down the resolution a little bit. Making it not 4K all the time. These look good, man. Like, Spa looks pretty decent on both of these. I should have got freaking Assetto Corsa Competizione in there too, but the third track that I picked does not actually have that course on there. And that really sucks having to... I should have just cut this whole video out and not had this one in there. Or I should have just did the second lap and not had... Because, gosh, that really sucks that they're not lined up next to each other. I would have much rather have had them lined up. But I mean, you can kind of get the general idea. Like, they both look decent. Like, they both look good. I don't necessarily... My biggest problem with Gran Turismo right now is the wheel support. I could care less about the visuals at this point. The game's almost 2 years old. Forza Motorsport just come out, so I would expect it to look better. But these cars on Gran Turismo, they just look so good, but they look so out of place too. I like that more consistent image quality that Forza Motorsport has. All right, here we are, Le Mans. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, I don't know. I really do just think that... I really do just think the Forza Motorsport absolutely looks incredible. Took me a minute to get in on this. Gran Turismo just kind of feels so easy to drive with. like Forza Motorsport, you know, I'm like fighting with the wheel, and I'm feeling all these bumps and stuff, and like, yeah, dude, this was such a good experience. I mean, what did they do? Borrow the same trees from each other? They basically look the same, man. No. But if you look over here on Forza, you got all the weeds in the grass, like the taller weeds and stuff over here, and it's just kind of empty over there. You got all that vegetation that's coming up over the barriers and everything that just looks incredible on Forza, where it just looks peeled back on Gran Turismo. Like you're getting more detail out of Forza than you are with Gran Turismo. Look at these tree lines and stuff; they look pretty dang good. Yeah, like so you just got like a hill right there, but you see all the stuff. Like you can just see more of it on Forza. It looks more filled in. Like if you look down the left side of the road right there, you can just see everything looking more filled in and stuff. You know, you got more stuff out there by the roads. Get into this freaking turn right here. Come across, you see like the little buildings right here on Forza that you don't have on the Gran Turismo one. Yeah, that's interesting. There's like significantly more detail on Forza Motorsport than there is on Gran Turismo. There's some now. Now they're starting to get a little bit of the shrubs over here on the you know, on the side of the road on Gran Turismo. You got like these two little crane things up there, or those booms right there, power lines. I mean, yeah, you got like camera guy, you got all this stuff. I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like you got more detail over here on the Forza Motorsport, man. It just looks fuller. When you're driving around the tracks and stuff, it just looks fuller. You got full day, night time. Like look at that. Look at that right there. Boom, full. That's just like some like little weird hill over there, but over there on Forza, it just looks beautiful. Like you got more detail in Forza Motorsport than you do with freaking Gran Turismo. Giant. Look at that. Look at this turn right here. You got all the cones and everything right here. There's nothing. I mean, that is one thing about Gran Turismo is you do got the rubber on the roads. You do got the marbling, which I don't see on Forza Motorsport. So you do have that. That is a good thing. Look at these trees and stuff through here. See, look at that. Yeah, dude, that just looks so good. It's just so good. Gosh, more detail, more detail. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. Forza to me just looks more realistic. It absolutely looks more realistic. Wow. That is such a beautiful looking game. So, all right, my friends, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I definitely feel like Forza Motorsport wins visually. Gran Turismo definitely looks sharper. So, yeah, there you go, man. More detail. So, all right, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.